Hello, it's time for World Championship Wrestling, and we've got a big show for you today. Coming off of a big show in Raleigh, North Carolina, where we have a new United States champion and new United States Tag Team champions. But today's show, we have Ivan and Nikita Koloff taking on Bobby Fulton and Tommy Rogers in the main event. Both of those teams are looking to earn a shot at the U.S. tag titles. With a win here, the Russians obviously looking to regain those belts after their unexpected defeat at the hands of the New Zealand Sheepherders. Matt Borne and Ted Dibiase will be in action against Eddie and Mike Graham. Borne and Dibiase looking to make a mark in the division. And Eddie and Mike Graham have been pretty successful since coming to World Championship Wrestling. Kevin Sullivan will be in action against Ranger Ross, a bit of a rematch of the six-man tag at the Raleigh, North Carolina show. Chaz Taylor will be in action against Jerry Brisco. Roddy Piper will take on George South. And in our opening match, it is going to be Baron von Raschke taking on Nacho Barrera. Baron von Raschke is looking at a Georgia title shot on next week's show. So let's roll this for initiative. And Nacho's starting us off here for Chop to Throat 2 agility. So he's a +3. Baron von Raschke's a +1. So the Baron reverses. 2 hammering punches 2. 2 down 3. 2 atomic drop 3 choice H. So we'll have the Baron go to the top rope here, and he gets a flying clothesline on Nacho. So the Baron is going to stay on level 3 offense here. 1 strenuous rear chin lock 2. 3 down 3. So Nacho Barrera just staying on the level 3 defense there. 5 running knee smash 3. 5 hurt 2. 2 hammering punches 2. 6 hurt 2. 1 overhead forearm smash 2. 3 down 3. 4 elbow drop 3. 1 pin. He's got to beat a 6 here. And he doesn't get it. Your winner of the match is Baron von Raschke. So Jim Ross is going to come out. And his first guest of the week is the new United States Heavyweight Champion, Wahoo McDaniel. Wahoo talks about how great it is to hold this prestigious championship once again. And again, he says it's the last time he's going to take on all comers. And as he's talking, Greg the Hammer Valentine comes out. Valentine points out that he has beaten Stan Hansen repeatedly, and he has been on quite the winning streak, and he deserves a shot at that championship. Wahoo tells him to name a time and a place, and he will gladly put that belt on the line. So that is going to look for that match in the future, as 2 tough men are going to battle it out for the top belt in the area. So we're going to go to our next match. It is going to be Roddy Piper against George South. Piper's had mixed success so far in World Championship Wrestling. That is a tie there. Okay, George South's going to start us off. So Roddy Piper looking to get things headed in the right direction with a win today. So 1 side headlock 1, 4 dazed 1. 2 wild clothesline 2 agility. He's a +2. Roddy Piper's a -2. So Piper reverses that move. 2 bite to forehead 2. 2 hurt 2. 1 eye poke 2. 1 down 3. So George South is in trouble here. 5 swinging neckbreaker 3. 6 hurt 2. 4 into the ropes. So Piper is going to send George South into the ropes. So 6 on C. So Piper hits a back elbow on South. So Piper's on level 2 offense here. 5 knee lift 3. 6 hurt 2. 6 bulldog 3. 3 down 3. 3 figure 4 leg lock 3. 4 down 3, and George South's going to bail to the outside here, and Piper pretty much just waits as George South crawls back in to beat the count. Piper on level 3 offense, 4 back suplex 3. 5 pin, he's got to beat a 5 here, and he does. So George South takes a fatigue token. Piper on level 3 offense, 5 swinging neckbreaker 3. 3 down 3. 6 sleeper, and that is all she wrote. Your winner of the match is Roddy Piper. So Piper picking up a victory over George South on this week's show. So we're going to go to our next bout. And it's going to be some junior action as Chaz Taylor takes on Jerry Brisco. Both men looking to crawl their way up the ladder and get a shot at Danny Hodge in that United States Junior Championship. Chaz Taylor is coming off of a loss to Mike Graham. So Chaz Taylor is going to start us off on this roll. 2 hammerlock 1. 3 dazed 1. Jerry Brisco is starting out in singles competition, so he might be missing his brother at certain points of this. So 4 monkey flip, 2 agility. Both men are -2, so the move works. 1, Jerry Brisco 1. Jerry Brisco going on offense here. 5 into the ropes. Doesn't have a choice. He has to send Chaz into the ropes here. 5. The opponent gets into position for a back body drop, but you grab him and hit him with an awesome pile driver. So Chaz Taylor is going to roll on level 3 offense here. 4 Enziguri 3. 6 hurt 2. 2 arm wringer and backdrop 2. 3 hurt 2. 2 arm wringer and backdrop 2. 4 hurt 2. 1 turnbuckle headlock takeover 2. 2. Okay, so this is a junior match. Let me double check that here. Okay, so we're going to use the bolded things here because it's a junior. I just wanted to check on that. So this is actually going to be a hurt 2 instead of a down 3. 3 into the ropes. Let's have Chaz live dangerously and send Jerry into the ropes. So Chaz hits a back elbow, and Chaz is going to roll on level 2 offense here. 4 dropkick 2 choice B. Let's send Jerry into the turnbuckle on that choice. Okay, so 10 on turnbuckle B. So let's say Chaz hits a big drop kick in the corner, and Chaz is actually going to roll on level 3 offense here. 4 Enziguri 3. 2 hurt 2. 5 running corner splash 3. 6 hurt 2. 3 into the ropes. Let's do it again. He'll live dangerously. So Jerry does a leapfrog. We're going to roll that again. 3. So Jerry hits a sunset flip on Chaz. He's got to beat a 4 on this pin attempt, and he doesn't get it. Your winner of the match is Jerry Brisco. So after the match, we're not going to roll on the feud chart because they're two faces. But after the match, Chaz shakes Jerry's hand and challenges him to a rematch on next week's show. He says, why don't they try a 2 out of 3 falls match? Jerry more than happily agrees. Says that he will take him up on that offer for next week's show. Next week is Labor Day, so we're going to have a big Labor Day special. And Jim Ross is out. And his guest is Jim Cornette, his bodyguard, Mr. Hughes, and their client, Dan the Beast Severn. Jim Cornette says that he has the toughest man in the area now, and they are gunning for Ken Shamrock, and he wants a match to prove that Dan Severn is the best technical and toughest wrestler in the area. So stay tuned for that match in the near future. And like I said, next week is Labor Day. We are going to have an extra special show. Going to stack that card up for this holiday weekend. So it's time for our next bout, and it is Kevin Sullivan versus Ranger Ross. So this is kind of a rematch. The Army of Darkness shocked the world by beating the Road Warriors and Ranger Ross in Raleigh, North Carolina. So Kevin Sullivan is looking to keep some of that momentum up, and Ranger Ross wins initiative. He's going first. 6 hip toss, 2 agility. So they have Ranger Ross has a better agility, so that works. 4 down, 3. 3 out of the ring, so he's going to toss Kevin Sullivan out of the ring, probably against his better judgment here. So they kind of get into it on the outside. So they're both going to roll DQ here. Kevin Sullivan is safe. And Ranger Ross is safe. So Kevin Sullivan's going to roll on an even. He wins this brawl. And he does. So Kevin Sullivan kind of just pounds on Ranger Ross on the outside. Tosses him back in the ring. Kevin Sullivan on offense here. 5. For an object, we'll say the golden spike. We're going to add 1 to Ranger Ross's pin rating there. And we're going to roll the DQ. Oh, and he gets DQ'd. So your winner of the match is Ranger Ross, and we have a double pin. So we're going to go on the feud table here, since they are kind of feuding. Unofficially, but we can make this a bigger feud. So let's roll here. Okay, so you refers to Ranger Ross. So 8. You're attacked from behind by an ally of the opponent. We'll say Maha Singh. All of a sudden, an ally of yours rushes to the ring in a wild brawl involving all 4 men erupts. It takes the entire security force to break it up. When the smoke clears, the commissioner books all 4 wrestlers or in a tag team super match for... Okay, so what we're going to do is it's just going to be Andrew Anderson and Maha Singh attack. The Road Warriors come out to make the save. It's a big brawl, and they announce that on next week's show, it's going to be a rematch of the Raleigh, North Carolina match with the Army of Darkness, Andrew Anderson, Kevin Sullivan, and Maha Singh taking on the Road Warriors and Ranger Ross. So look for that on next week's show as we just keep stacking that card up. Okay, so we're going to go on to our next match. It's going to be Matt Borne and Ted Dibiase against Eddie and Mike Graham. Okay, so let's roll for initiative here. Okay, so it is going to be... Well, no, this is who's going to start. So it's going to be Ted Dibiase starting us off against Eddie Graham. And Ted Dibiase is going to start the match off. 6. Elbow drop 2, choice C. So let's see what choice C is here for him. Let's see. So he's going to keep the elbow drop. So he could do... We'll live dangerously. We're going to go for the agility version, which would make that a 3 move. And he hits it. Okay, so Ted DiBiase hits an elbow drop 3 on Eddie Graham. 1 pin. Okay, he's got to beat a 2 here. And he does. So Eddie Graham takes the fatigue there. Ted DiBiase on level 3 offense. 5. Full power slam 0. So Eddie Graham has to beat a 3 on this attempt. And he does. Ted DiBiase is off to a fast start here. 5, full power slam again. So Eddie Graham's got to beat a 4 on this one. And he gets it. But Eddie Graham's starting to pile up some fatigue there. 5, full power slam again. So Eddie Graham's got to beat a 5 here. And he doesn't get it. Your winners of the match are Matt Borne and Ted DiBiase. Nice victory as they erase... their DQ loss to... Who did they lose by DQ to? I don't remember now. It was, it wasn't Tugboat and Chaz. It was, oh man, that's really embarrassing. I don't remember. Well, I know they lost their first one by DQ, but, oh, who was it? Oh, it was Scott Casey and Sam Houston. Oh, we have an interview. So Jim Ross is out again, and his guest is the Georgia heavyweight champion, Tommy Rich. Tommy Rich announces that next week's main event for Labor Day weekend, he will be defending his championship against Baron von Raschke. So stay tuned for that, folks. We have Tommy Rich defending the Georgia heavyweight championship against Baron von Raschke, the Army of Darkness versus the Road Warriors and Ranger Ross, and Chaz Taylor taking on Jerry Brisco in a 2 out of 3 falls match. It is going to be an absolutely huge show next week. You won't want to miss it. So up in the main event, it is time, and it is going to be Ivan and Nikita Koloff taking on Bobby Fulton and Tommy Rogers. This is not a number 1 contenders match, but whoever wins this match, you can bet will be probably close to next in line for a title shot. So it's going to be Nikita and Tommy Rogers starting us off here. Absolutely big main event this week. Okay, so it's going to be Nikita Koloff going on offense first. 2 front face lock 1. 2 dazed 1. 3 body slam toss 2 power. So he's a -3. Tommy Rogers a +1, so that works. 3 dazed 1. 5 elbow drop 2 agility. So he's a +1. Tommy Rogers a -2. So Tommy Rogers dodges that, and Tommy Rogers is on level 2 offense. 4 power slam 3 choice D. Okay. So that would be a 6 if we went for the 3 move, and a 10 if we go for the safer level 2 move. So we're going to go for the safer option here, and that's going to work. So Nikita is going to roll on level 2 defense. 3 hurt 2. We're going to see if Ivan tags in, which he does. So Ivan Koloff is coming in on level 1 offense here. 4 elbow smash 2 agility. So again, he's a +1. Tommy Rogers is a -2. So Tommy Rogers dodges. He's on level 2 offense here. 5 drop kicks 3. 6 down 3, and Ivan is going to bail to the outside here. So 11 on A. So they get on the outside, and Tommy Rogers grabs a chair and nails Ivan with it. Doesn't get DQ'd, tosses him back in the ring. Tommy Rogers, 5 fantastic flip 0. So Ivan's got to beat a 3. He does. Takes a fatigue. If I can grab it here. And Bobby Fulton's coming in on level 3 offense to push the advantage for the Fantastics. 1 sleeper 3 choice G. So Bobby is going to the top rope here. 4 on death jump C. Opponent climbs to the top, but you recover and throw him off the turnbuckle and into the ring. He goes down hard. So Ivan on level 3 offense here. Bad reversal for the Fantastics. Okay, so he goes 2 out of the ring. Let's see. Roll 1 die. And it doesn't matter. So he does not attack with the chain. So Bobby Fulton is out of the ring. So it's 5 on B. So Ivan follows him on the outside, and we can say Tommy Rogers catches him with an axe handle off the apron, and we'll say they do a quick little double drop kick to Ivan. Bobby Fulton tosses him back into the ring. We're going to see if he gets DQ'd. We're going to reroll that because it got caught. Does not. So Bobby Fulton back in the ring on level 3 offense. 6 rocket launcher. So Ivan's got to beat a 6 on this roll, and he doesn't get it. Your winners of the match, Bobby Fulton and Tommy Rogers. Wow, nice victory for the Fantastics. They challenge the New Zealand Sheepherders to put the titles on the line against them, and we will see how that works out in the future. Don't forget, next week, Tommy Rich defends the Georgia Heavyweight Championship against Baron von Raschke in the main event. The Army of Darkness faces off with the Road Warriors and Ranger Ross. Plus, Chaz Taylor is going to take on Jerry Brisco in a 2 out of 3 falls match. Well, that is it for this week. Thank you for joining me as always, and I will catch you next time.